G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video, I'll be giving you my preview and predictions for the Pacific Championship finals and the relegation / promotion games. So what we're going to do in this one, guys, is I'll go through the women's games first, give you my margins, the 1 to 12 or 13 plus in those ones, and then we'll go over to the men's games and I'll give you the same predictions there. So we're not going to do an exact margin in this one. We're going to do all 1 to 12 or 13 plus. I'll give you 2 try scorers for each game. And yeah, super excited to jump in and check these team lists out. Now, I'm not going to go through these team lists player by player like I normally do. We're just going to do a quick rundown and yeah, jump into it. So let's get it started, guys. But before we do, please hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the growth of the channel. But the first game, we've got the PNG Orchids against Fetu Samoa. This is a tough one, man, because I definitely think this game could go either way. Both sides, you know, they've got very talented players in both of these sides. Samoa have really impressed me in the women's side of things in this Pacific Championships. Whereas Papua New Guinea, you know, they would have went into this game not expecting to really do too much. I thought they were quite okay against New Zealand in their last meeting with them. But, you know, realistically, New Zealand and Australia, they're on another level. Papua New Guinea, that they really stood next to no chance in those games. But this one, I think, will be definitely a different story. I do think Papua New Guinea will show up and play tough in this game. But I am going to go against Papua New Guinea in this one. I'm going to back in Fetu Samoa. I do think they get the job done just. I'm going to say 2 point, or actually no, I'm going to say 1 to 12. I'm not doing 2 point margin. We're going to go 1 to 12 in this one. And I'm going to say that for Papua New Guinea, Jenny Wesley scores for them. And for Samoa, I'm going to say Lindsay Tui scores for them. So that is my tip there. Fetu Samoa win this one 1 to 12. Jenny Wesley scores for Papua New Guinea and Lindsay Tui scores for Samoa. All right, the next game we've got is between the Jillaroos and the Kiwi Ferns. This is for the final. So very exciting stuff here. Both sides are bloody strong. They are strong sides, and it should be a very entertaining clash. Now, Kezi Apps is the captain, sharing the role with Ali Brigginshaw for Australia. Titans lock Georgia Hale is the Kiwis captain there. Both sides incredible around the park. But I think this one will be pretty one-sided, to be honest. You know, a lot of people probably push back on it, and that is all well and good. You know, you're all welcome to your opinion, but I do think Australia win this one 13 plus, and I'm actually going to give 2 try scorers from Australia in this one. I'm going to go Julia Robinson and Isabella Kelly to score any time in this one. I think Australia will be too good there. So the Jillaroos to win this one, I'm going to say 13 plus, and Isabella Kelly and Julia Robinson anytime try scorers. All right, onto the games you've all been waiting for. The first game between the Kangaroos and Tonga. This is for the Pacific Championship Cup. Now, not too many changes for either side. I actually think there's no changes for Tonga. However, Keon Kalon-Matangi could slot back into this side. I don't know if he will, though. And for Australia, Hudson Young starts in the number 12 jersey in place of Cameron Murray. Lindsay Smith comes onto the bench, which I think is a massive inclusion for the Kangaroos. Anyway, he's a premiership winner. He's proven he can do it on the big stage before, so I do think that he will do a job for Australia there. I think a few key matchups in this one. I think 2 of the wingers, Daniel Tupou and either Xavier Coates or Zach Lomax, whoever's on that wing. I think that'll be a juicy matchup. I would say that Daniel Tupou probably goes up against Zach Lomax, which is just such a mouth-watering clash, to be honest. Daniel Tupou is incredible under the high balls, as is Zach Lomax. brilliant matchup there. I think the halves, very interesting. Isaiah Katoa against Mitchell Moses. That should be a cracking game there between those ones. And then the second row is Hamole Olakawatu against Angus Crichton. Another mouth-watering clash. For me in this game, I think Tonga could win it. I genuinely do believe Tonga could win this game, but I am going to go with my Aussies here. I think they win this one. I think it'll be a lot closer than the first game was. I'm going to back Australia in 1-12 in this one. The anytime try scorers, I'm going to say, but I'm going to go both the tall wingers here, Zach Lomax and Daniel Tupou, to score anytime in this one. So that is my tip. Australia 1-12, Lomax and Daniel Tupou to score anytime. All right, the final game of the weekend is the men's relegation / promotion game, and that is between the Kiwis against the Kumuls. Should be a mouth-watering clash once again. Obviously, so many people suggesting that the Kiwis will win this and win it well. I brought out a video yesterday, actually, stating that I do think Papua New Guinea can win this, and I stated my reasons on why they can win this. In the video, I did say that I probably would tip the Kiwis. Has that changed? You'll have to wait and see. But let's go through some changes for these sides. Not really any changes from what I can see for the Kiwis. They're pretty much 1 through to 17 as they were last week, except White will start in the number 13 jersey, Leo Thompson off the bench in the number 17. That could change as it did last week. For Papua New Guinea, massive inclusion. Reece Martin returns, which is huge for them in my opinion. And Nano McDonald, who should probably win the best player of the tournament in my opinion. He has been incredible. He will be lighting it up at fullback once again. So very strong lineups here. I think both sides have named the best teams that they have available. And it should be a very good clash. Now, am I tipping the Kiwis to win this as I said I would yesterday? No, I'm not. I'm going all in on the Papua New Guinea Kumuls. I do think we will see an upset here. I'm backing the Kumuls in to win this one 1-12. Probably by 4 points, that's what I was going to say. But I think they win this one 1-12. I'm going to say Nano McDonald continues his try-scoring run with a try against the Kiwis. And I'm going to say Will Warbrick. He's been pretty disappointing this series, so I do think he turns it around and does score a try in this one. So Papua New Guinea 1-12, Nano McDonald anytime try scorer, and Will Warbrick anytime try scorer. With that being said, I probably will have egg all over my face. I know Kiwis fans are going to come at me about this prediction, but I do genuinely believe in this Papua New Guinea side. I do think that they can cause an upset, and I think it would be incredible for International Rugby League if they did knock off the champions of this tournament from last year. I think that would be just so interesting to see. So I am backing in the Kumuls. I'm doubling down on that prediction. And look, I probably will have egg all over my face, and the Kiwis probably end up winning this by 50, and I will probably curse the Kumuls. But I'm still going to stick with it. Sticking with my prediction, I think Lockie Liam is going to have a massive game. And that is my tips there, guys. Let me know yours down below in the comments. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, legends.